Hello and welcome back to Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. Before we move on to the next sector, I've done one thing in between episodes, and that's started us building some torpedoes. Why? Well, we have a lot of resources in terms of deuterium and duranium, so it kind of made sense to get some torpedoes given that we're also a little bit low on torpedoes. So, that's the plan there. And, with that being said, it's time to move on to the next sector. I have no idea what's coming next. We must be running out of storylines in the show, but let's see. Well, storylines in chronological order that they would make the main mission, I should say. But let's see.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. The captain and 7 of 9 have briefed me regarding an unauthorized communications event. Apparently, other Borg established mental contact during 7 of 9's regeneration cycle, claiming a unique mutation has led to a state of awakening. They have requested Voyager's assistance. My initial review of all Federation data concerning the Borg Collective reveals no historical or documented precedent for such a spontaneous mutation. Yet the Delta Quadrant seems to specialize in establishing precedents. The tactical risks are evident. Voyager previously provoked the Borg Queen. The possibility that this is an insidious strategic deception, a calculated effort at retribution, must be considered. We should anticipate a high probability of malicious intent. Additionally, I will initiate a full diagnostic of 7 of 9's regeneration alcove to ascertain whether...
Oh, it just stops right there. Interesting. So I'm assuming this is, what's it, Unimatrix Zero? Kind of dream state, like, thing for Borgs? But let's see.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. The day's highlights? Talaxian spice stew for lunch, partly cloudy skies, and a sack of rice fell over in Cargo Bay 1. Oh, and apparently, awakened Borg have contacted 7 of 9. I don't think we'll ever have a quiet week out here. The Borg story? A unique mutation led to their awakening, and now they desperately need Voyager's help. Sounds as plausible as a Kazon pacifist. The captain is convinced that this could be a legitimate cry for assistance. And 7? Well, she and Janeway are perfectly aligned on this. Call it mutual conviction, or female intuition, or whatever. On topic, the Borg Queen is not exactly our biggest fan. What if this is just Her Majesty's cunning plan for payback? Dispatch a few awakened Borg as a Trojan horse, and then assimilation quick and clean? No thank you. I am definitely not signing up for membership in the Bad Mood Collective.
Okay, let's close this and see what the mission's oh, never mind. Borg sphere is approaching, Captain. Hull shows significant structural damage and all its weapon systems are offline. Red alert. Power up phasers, but hold fire. Incoming hail. Captain Catherine Janeway of the USS Voyager. My designation is Rallick. I have been anticipating this encounter. Interesting, so he says my and I, which would imply he's not part of the collective. Are you the individual responsible for 7 of 9's disconnection from the collective? Or, more correctly, he's individualistic, so he's not, like, part of the hive mind completely right now. Voyager played a role in her transition to individuality, yes. Are you the group that who have awoken from the collective, Rallick? Yes, Captain. We have become distinct. A unique mutation is disrupting the hive mind throughout Borg space. The Borg in our sphere were among those affected, regaining self-awareness and a desire for true freedom. The Queen deemed our awakening a corruption to be purged. We escaped, but are now hunted. Captain, we request asylum aboard Voyager. How many of you seek refuge? Dozens of us on this vessel, Captain. but the Queen purges all those who have awoken. We hope to find others to rise up against her. We will agree to help. Despite the unusual nature of this situation, Rallic, Voyager will offer sanctuary to your people. What do you mean there's 35 of them? Okay, that's good and bad news. We'll get to that. Thank you, Captain. We are in your debt. Captain, I hate to mention this, but we don't have the space to accommodate so many refugees. Then we'll make space, Commander. We can't just turn our backs on these people. Captain, the refugees need not remain on Voyager if we aid them in their uprising against the Queen. They could man the Borg vessels we liberate. I would grant them autonomy and we'd gain valuable allies. Independent allies. Sounds promising. For now, let's focus on settling our guests. I anticipate Rallic's group won't be the last to seek out Voyager. Okay, we get more homesickness and called Uprising. Okay, so I quickly went and looked up the episode that I thought this might have been originally. Definitely didn't play out like this, so it must be a different episode. Although it was also about Borg becoming separated from the collective and gaining individuality and you know, uprising against the Borg. It's a very similar episode. If it's not this exact one and they're just starting it differently. But anyway, let's scan a little bit and then figure out where we're going. Actually, let's have a look at the sector as well. Oh, it's all main. Okay, that's interesting. Wonder if there are any like hidden side missions. Actually, I think we may have saw one already on the first one, because there was one of these had a name, much like this one has a name. It's interesting. So these might be the ones that we need to go and find and specifically seek out. But that's okay, we can do that. Right, this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Okay. So we think that this is potentially one here. Was the one back here that I was specifically looking at? I think it was this one, right? It's just a Borg signature. Okay, we've seen that one before. Okay, we know what that event is. We may have seen Homestead before as well. Okay. There we go. Imposter shuttle. That's interesting. What's up with the imposter shuttle? Oh, and a random asteroid. Okay, so there's... Oh, and there's more things over here. Yeah, this is definitely somewhere that we need to go. For reasons very much unknown. But yes, we do need to go here. Yeah. Okay. We can check those out. It might be that doing more of the main mission will reveal more like need to go to these places. It's another Borg probe. Okay. Right. More places here. Look at that. Another 2. Okay. And then the final one. Well, it's a lot in here. This nebula. Right. Also, I love how we got 62 cycles worth of resources. That is huge. Yeah, that is very unlikely to run out and can go everywhere. I mean, these are like 20 cycles away, these things, and we're absolutely fine just going all the way to them if we wanted to. Nightingale. Huh. Interesting. That's another one. Okay. Well, back to this place. Well, I guess we should probably just go to the Borg sphere to start with. So, let's go. Okay, hydroponics bay has been finished. I think that was just a repair that we did there. Oh, and we need to upgrade one of these. Wait, are they both upgraded and we still don't have space? Yep. Is there a regeneration alcove level 3? No. Okay, well that's going to be a problem if we wanted to keep them all. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Continue? Captain, we're closing on the Borg vessel. We need to buy time for the Awakened on board to commandeer their vessel. Should we engage directly to create a diversion, or are we going to are we going covert? Okay. We got a lot of different options. Let's let 7 engage them. 7 transmit a unique query on a high-level frequency, something to pique their primary consciousness. The collective is analyzing the query. Captain, the vessel's command has shifted to the awakened faction. Your distraction was flawless, Captain. I'm transferring a complement of our people to secure the vessel. I will remain aboard Voyager. Consider that vessel your first Borg ally. Okay. Okay, so we now have a Borg ally. Wait, that's the wrong one. Here. Ooh. They are very strong. Cost 3 dilithium, which is fine. That as well is fine. That's fine. The only problem is the upkeep is super expensive. Like, that is way more than we'd want to pay. Interesting. Yeah. Might be worth recruiting right before a, fight, though. If we can work out where a fight's going to be ahead of time. Do I have... Oh, we're in an asteroid thing? Okay, that's fine. I was thinking there, wait, do I actually have people repairing the hull? But yes, I do. Okay, we're in an asteroid field. Let's go grab some science. We could do with some science, actually. Okay, let's go. I got a small amount of science. Talk of science, 2 on that. Okay. Let's go to the Borg sphere. Is there any reason to, though? Because I've already got rid of the Borg. Oh, okay. Another Borg sphere drifts towards Voyager, weapons powered down. The bridge remains silent, the usual assimilation threat absent. Instead, a plea for help and refuge echoes through their comms. Another group of awakened Borg is requesting aid. Okay. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? I can just drop them off at the sphere, I guess? Yeah, 7, do it. It worked. It's the same as last time. Okay. That's a little weird that you can just drop them off at the sphere that you, started at. That's okay. Yeah, it does count as accommodating them, I think, to pick him up and drop him off, right? Yes, okay. So that's fine. Is there anything else we will need here? We could grab the tritanium. Let's do that. We've got the Vadoir technology for targeting. Is there anything else I want here? I could upgrade my phasers, potentially. Ooh, I could get hull reinforcement as well if I went up the next one. Here, we could increase patient capacity. It's not really our biggest deal. Yeah, I don't really care about any of this, to be honest. Unless I'm actually going to build the building, I don't care about any of that. I might want to, but... yeah, I might want to build the building, but until I do, no point worrying about it. Should probably upgrade these as well. Okay. Anything else we haven't got? Equinox antimatter injector. Grey mode now provides 100 energy instead of 60. Well, hopefully we won't need that, but maybe we should get it anyway, because it might be useful for something. Yeah, okay. Let's continue saving up some science. Okay, let's use the shuttle. There we go. Right, we could grab some food, but we're pretty much full on food. How many cargo bays do I have for food? Currently have 2. We could potentially get rid of one at some point if we want to. Yeah, that wouldn't be the end of the world to get rid of a cargo bay for food. Yeah, there's more stuff that we wanted to potentially move around in places. Like, we could also get rid of these hydroponics bays if we want to. Yeah, which I think we were going to, but yeah, I need to figure that one out. For now, let's just upgrade things once I have the stuff to upgrade. Like, we should probably upgrade this biolab here. Yeah, I think that would make sense to upgrade the biolab. Does increase the amount of crew needed, but we have crew now, so let's do that. Do I want to upgrade the other one as well? I do, but I can't do that unless I have a work team, and I want my work team repairing the hull because it's constantly being destroyed. Okay. Well, let's... Ooh, that's actually a huge amount. Wait, these are all huge amounts. Okay, well, in which case we'll grab this then. Right, and be on our way. More hull damage, huh? Okay. Well, let's head to the next sector. Trying to see whether there's any... Was there any... Oh, we missed this on this sector. Okay. Yeah, where did we want to go here? There was one of these. Was it this one? Homestead. Yeah, let's go to this one. Okay, now I've done that, I'm going to unassign you, and I'm going to upgrade this. There we go. Right. One biolab done. So that's now creating 2 of those every 20 cycles, which is good. And the second one is done, which is now creating 2 of these every 20 cycles. Great. And it uses the same resources, right? That might be using more resources. Okay, anyway, it's fine. We need more of that. Right. Dilithium for titanium? Yes, we'll take that trade because dilithium is not that valuable anymore. Child's Play. Hey! We knew there were going to be some new things in here. Or some new events. Or like side quest type events. Let's do it. Captain, our scanners register extensive cultivated land masses, indicating an agriculturally focused population in the system. Trade would be beneficial. Ooh, what a chance, so many new culinary delights I could conjure. Our cargo base could certainly use a resupply of fresh provisions, Captain. Sure, I'll send a shuttle to do this. Not because I need the food, but because I like to say yes to the mission. Indeed, prepare a small away team to contact the local farmers and assess their willingness to trade. Oh, okay. Wow, this is going to be really easy to find people for. So I'm going to send Neelix. I'm going to send Kess, probably. Well, actually, because it's really easy, we can send whoever. Except the doctor, because we don't have his mobile emitter. So actually, the only person who can do medical is Kess or Tom. So I'm going to send Kess. You can also do science and diplomacy. So I guess I probably want to send, like, somebody not so good, like you would probably be fine. You can help out with engineering and diplomacy. Yeah, or I could send Harry. Yeah. Actually, I think Harry's got the most chance of actually being helpful. So let's send Harry. We've just landed. First things first, getting acquainted with the locals. What's our approach? Well, we know the second one has to be a Neelix thing. So, I'm going to observe and analyze. Let's go. Just Harry Kim. The away team discreetly observes the farmers, noting their peaceful customs and agricultural focus. This careful analysis allows the team to approach with appropriate cultural sensitivity, quickly earning the farmers' trust. They introduce themselves as Brunali and are eager to trade. Brunali have made it clear they are not interested in technology, but rather in agricultural tools, seeds, or medicine. How should we present Voyager's offerings? So I can detail the various plant species Voyager cultivates, explain the medical supplies Voyager could provide, or we can do this. Describe Voyager's impressive equipment. Well, I don't really care about the plant species, because it gives me 2 resources I don't care about, so I'd much rather do this. That also gives me 8 crew, which is, I'm not sure okay, but it might be okay. Oh, please don't give me more crew. The Brunali are greatly relieved and impressed by the potential for advanced medical supplies from Voyager. They are enthusiastic about trading for vital medications and invite the away team for a guided tour of their farms, which the team thoroughly enjoys before returning to their shuttle. Okay. Nice. He's now level 8, so he's slightly more useful. So we have to wait 5 cycles for them to return. Okay. Well, let's start by going here. While gathering resources in an asteroid field, scans discover hundreds of Talaxian life signs in the area. They do not respond to Voyager's hails. They might need assistance? Voyager makes a find. A Talaxian colony is settled on one of the asteroids, but before contact, a battered Talaxian freighter blocks their way. We won't give up our home. Leave already. They charge the weapon systems, but it's more bark than bite. The fight would be one-sided. Well, this is annoying. I would really like to do the Neelix option, if I could do the Neelix option. I'll comply and withdraw. Can I go back here? No. Can I reload? Well, this will tell me what the last save was. So it must mean the last save was here. That's annoying. Well, let's load and see where we're at. Ah. So, the question is, do we want to reload for that? I think I do. I haven't done a ton of reloading. I know that it's good to stick with your choices, but I think like we would very much like Neelix to be here for this one. Load manual save? No, restart sector I think is what I'm after. Yeah, restart sector I think is... Or sector is the correct one. Yeah, let's do that. Because that's very much a Neelix mission. Okay. We can skip this.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok.
And that. And this. And this. And this. And this. We agree to help. And then we skip this. And this. Wonderful. So, where were we? So we're doing the Vaadwaur stuff. That's repairing. We're going to upgrade these two things at some point, which we could actually start, well, the moment we get the resources. Oh god, I gotta scan everything again. Okay. Well, oh, it's actually a different... Wait, wow, it's a different sector entirely. Okay, give me a second. I will scan everything and get back to you. Okay, so I've scanned everything, and things are actually quite interesting, because we've got so many more nebulas and other things happening this time. So, for instance, there's nothing actually happening here. Like, these are all just normal things without really anything on them. I mean, there's that one, but we've already seen, like, we saw that one previously. Like, these are all just basic planets, so there's probably nothing going on there. We have this one that has a whole bunch of stuff going on in that kind of purpley nebula, whatever it's called. Metaphasic something. We have a whole bunch of things in here as well. And then, once again, we have Nightingale on the final one, which I'm assuming must be set in stone. Or maybe it's just, this, you know, could be random chance, I suppose. Anyway, what are we doing here? I don't know. I guess we could go here to start with. Let's go. Right. Hydroponics bay. Right, let's do this. So here I would like to do this. Okay, got some tritanium. That now means we can upgrade a biolab. Wonderful. Okay. Do I want more crew? I think I do. Even if they're Borg. I think that's fine. Yeah, let's do this. Holodeck. 4x Borg. Cool. That actually counts towards our mission as well. That's cool. Let's grab some of this. Right. Yeah, let's study the culture at the same time. I've had this one before. Nice, we get science points for it. Then Borg Sphere. Where I'm assuming this is identical to the previous times we did it. Oh, no, except that was 30 more Borg joined us. Okay, but now I can just drop them off again. Yeah, this is very weird that you can just drop them off where you get them. I don't think this is the way it's meant to work. I think what's meant to happen is you're meant to pick them up, and then you have to drop them at a different one. So you either get a pickup or a drop off with each of them, but never mind. Hey, we got a success again. Right, and that became our first Borg ally. Nice. I don't know if we've ever seen a Borg Cube event before. Let's go here. Hey, we just finished our targeting technology stuff. What did I decide to do after that? Oh, I decided to not have enough money to, or not have enough, whatever it's called, titanium, not titanium, science. There we go, not have enough science to do anything else. That's what I decided to do last time. I was thinking about upgrading the biolab, I think. Yeah, or getting metaphasic or something. Yeah. But I didn't have enough for anything. As it is, though, I think I'm going to grab, yeah, advanced salvage protocols. Let's do it. Right, that's now ready and good to go. This one is now ready to be upgraded. Nice. Captain, our sensors have detected a heavily damaged Borg sphere. It's quite clearly it said cube here, but anyway. Its hull is breached in multiple locations and both shielding and sensors are offline. Internal scans show a few drones still active, focused on repairing the ship's core systems. Let's board and attempt to steal. Nice. Okay. So that got us some more of that. Where do we want to go now? I guess probably up towards this one. So let's do this. Okay, here. We'll just go for the nice safe option. Nice. Oh, did I have a look at this? I didn't get any trade offers this time. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Didn't want any anyway. Captain, reached our destination. Orders? So this is a probe. We haven't done a probe before. Captain, we are closing in on the Borg vessel. We need to buy time for the Awakening on board to commandeer their vessel. Oh, it's the same. Okay, it's the exact same. Never mind. 7, distract them. Yay. A success. Great. So that's now them left our vessel, which is fantastic for us. Cool. Right, what are we going to do now? Probably grab some more titanium. Biolab is upgraded. Fantastic. Can we upgrade the large cargo bay? We can. Yeah. Wait, does that mean that that's how much storage capacity I'm gonna have, or that's how much more I'm gonna have? I don't know. Let's upgrade it. Let's find out. Okay, let's use the shuttle, because we're not really worried if we lose them. They don't cost that much to make more of. Let's go over here and grab this. Trade offer? Science? Absolutely not. Not giving up science for food. Hey, our torpedoes are finished. That's nice. Advanced salvage protocols are done. We have no science. Okay, we need like 130 before we can do anything. Borg cube here. Let's just... Oh, actually, let's do this for science. Cool. Well, I didn't get quite as much as I was hoping for, but you know, that's fine. Let's head down here. 30 more Borg joined, just randomly, as we were floating through space. I see. So I'm thinking the Borg joining events are not meant to happen when you arrive at the cubes, and that makes a lot more sense. They're just happening on random cycles. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, this was the Borg wildlife. I could have got science off of that, I think. But anyway. But yeah, this is the... what was happening is we're arriving at the sphere. We're getting the event that adds people to our crew. Then we can click on the sphere and do the sphere event. So they're not actually connected. I think they're just happening at the same time. How long? One cycle till that? Alright, let's do this. I just want to see what our new max on this is. So our new max is 5500. So yeah, not quite as much as we thought it might be, or it potentially said it could be, but still quite a lot more than we have. So let's go grab some of this, which is what I was holding off on here, was grabbing this. Yeah, we're not getting a lot out of this at all, actually, on this event. Okay. Head down here. Right. Let's go for the Bussard collectors. Nice. Huge amounts. Up to the Class D planet. Let's hopefully get a lot of duranium, which we did. And then we can get some deuterium over here. New trade offer. Nope. Would have said yes earlier in the game. Not going to say yes now. Yeah, and this is what keeps you moving in this sector, is you get all these Borg, but the Borg are going to be quarterless and they're going to lower your morale. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Okay. Cool. We're full on that. It's obviously time for us to leave this sector. So we could go to 1 and get the science here. We should go to 1 just to see if it triggers an event, but I don't think we actually want to spend a lot of time in 1. Ion Storm. Warp core integrity takes damage into here, and each battery loses 50 per cycle. Oh. Oh, Child's Play activated again. Okay, so this must just activate in System 1. Okay. Yeah, so I had thought previously that Child's Play was activating because we'd gone to the Homestead planet, but it just activated because we entered that system. So that's why we, yeah, that's why we ran into issues. Anyway. It's not like we did any special rolls here to pass, so we should be good to just do the exact same thing again. Let's go. So we're gonna observe, reserve and analyze with Harry. Nice, and then it was this with Kess, which gets us quite a lot of science, and then we have to be here for 5 cycles, which is actually much more of a pain now because we're losing battery per cycle, or if we're in the Ion Storm anyway. Also, ton more science means that now we can start getting more stuff, like, I don't know, victory celebrations or something. We could upgrade our torpedoes. That could be good. Yeah, we could just upgrade combat to the next tier in general, and then that lets us get the hull reinforcement, which I think would actually be beneficial to us. Yeah, let's just do that. Right, right. We got some science. Nice. Trading station? Might as well have a look. No? For all of these, probably? Yeah, I don't want to give that away. Yeah, no, I'm not interested. I don't know what trade I would have been interested in, but I felt we should at least have a look. We're going to study this planet. Got a science points. We now have a lot of science points again. 3. So we might have to go back to somewhere in this sector, which is why I'm stalling a little bit. So let's go here. Grab some more of that. I should check. Do I still have a I don't have a cargo bay still assigned to these, right? No, because I'd have a 50 at the end, and I don't have a 50. So yeah, that must be... No, you must just have 1,000 without a cargo bay. Yeah, that's where I'm missing. That's where my gap is, I think. Unless I've got it on here or something. One of my cargo bay level 2s. No. Okay. That's fine. We should still think about moving these. Yeah, but I think upgrading first makes more sense still. I know I'm talking around in circles because I'm saying the same things over and over again, but I think it's because we just need to remind ourselves where things are, and it does make sense to upgrade them like this. So upgrade, then think about rearranging, because once we upgrade, we'll get more resources from everything, and then we'll be able to see what we actually want, and where we want things, and what we can get rid of. So yeah, I think getting this is good, because that'll give us more deuterium, which I think would be useful. Although we could switch it to duranium when we're full on deuterium. That's something we haven't been doing. But it could be good. Latent image. Captain, the doctor just caused a security intervention in the mess hall. He was exhibiting abnormal behavior. Following a recent medical emergency, appears to have become fixated on the decisions he made. Diagnostics indicate a conflict between his ethical and cognitive subroutines. Caught in this feedback loop, he is obsessively re-evaluating his actions. At this point, he is no longer fit for duty. Ooh, okay. So we're going to say he has to grow to... he has to overcome this to grow, and he'll probably become no longer available, I'm guessing. The Doctor has been granted extended time for reflection to process this incident. He is not alone. A rotating schedule ensures he has company at all times. There are already signs his condition is improving, though he still has a long way to go. So I think this was part of the continued Doctor storyline, where effectively he started out as just like an emergency hologram, just like an AI to assist in circumstances where the actual Doctor was not available. And then the actual Doctor, well, died, which left basically Voyager with this being the only person who had medical experience. Well, I think it was this holographic Doctor plus Tom Paris, but it wasn't really designed to be left on for a long time. So what they found by leaving it on is that it started to develop a personality, quirks. It became individualistic, and this is part of it. It's like, oh, he was so certain to start with because he's just a program running his, like, following programming, but as things go on and he's getting experiences, he experiences doubt, which is not something that he started with. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff there, and the choice between deleting his memories or having him not be available was one for Janeway to, like, think over, in that, is it okay to erase his memories if you think that the Doctor is a real, like, being with his own rights and all of that, or do you think he's just a program, in which case you should delete the like, offending files? So yeah, it is interesting. It's kind of a similar story to Data in TNG. It's very similar, just from a different side of things, because the Doctor is even less, like, human-like. Oh no. Emergency transmission, Captain. Our trading team has engaged a Borg cube. Coordinates attached. Useful information? See if you can find any information on the Borg cube. The cube's coordinates have not changed in some time. It's possible the away team has already managed to disable it. We must waste no time. Helm maximum warp. Let's hope they'll be willing to negotiate. Unlikely, Captain. I suggest we formulate an alternative method. Okay, where's the Borg cube? Oh, right. Do that. Study. Okay. There's the Borg cube. Go get it. We're gonna lose battery by going over there. Okay. Let's go.
What are your orders, Captain?
I would like you to shoot the warp core.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
Let's go. Although maybe we should go for the less reinforced probe
Ability
to start
ready,
with.
Captain.
I don't know. That might be a better way to handle things, but we're already committed now.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Right. Just waiting for them to hit our shields down to a level that I'm worried about.
Ability ready, Captain.
They haven't yet
Enemy
done so,
shields
really.
destroyed, Captain.
Yeah, our
Ability
shields are
ready.
just
Enemy
regenerating
shields destroyed,
way too
Captain.
quickly.
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, do some spinning. Right.
Ability ready, Captain.
We're about to get rid of the warp core. The moment we do, we pivot. Let's just recharge the shields now.
Enemy
I can maybe
shields
get...
destroyed, Captain.
Yeah, I can maybe not
Ability ready,
use
Captain.
B'Elanna in these, as in B'Elanna
Ability ready,
non-Klingon,
Captain.
because she's not really doing anything. But that's okay. Right. And...
An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Yep, we got rid of their
Moving to
warp
attack
core.
the starboard side, Captain.
Let's go. I think B'Elanna Klingon is definitely needed. I don't think I actually need the shield recharge. We're actually absolutely fine on that.
Ability ready, Captain.
Especially if I just
Ability ready, Captain.
like dodge with Tom. Like, we can just do that to recharge our shields.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay.
Ability ready, Captain.
We are taking a lot of hull damage. Yeah, we probably want these to be done quicker. Also, I didn't power the disruptor. Okay. Thank you for pausing the game for me, because I was trying to. Let's get hull reinforcement next. Then, oh my god, my life support has been damage. That's actually horrible for us. Yes, that is horrible. 2 cycles till we get it back. Yeah. Trying to think what I need to do. No, I think we're fine for right now. We got 30 more seeking sanctuary. I think I should just skip a cycle. Yeah. Cool. Our life support's back, which now puts everything else back on, which is definitely good, including my phasers. Right. We should repair this. And do I have another crew free? No. Let's just unassign one from hull repair and get you to work on that. Right. I think we're okay. Yep, let's go. Captain, reached our destination. Orders? Continue. Captain, the Borg cube has initiated combat. We are the Borg. Prepare to be assimilated. Not today, we won't. Weapons ready. Let's disarm this cube. Okay, so this is what I was saying. We need to take you out. So what do I have instead? I have you. You can reset cooldowns. That could allow us to use more B'Elanna and more Tom, which is interesting. That allows you to bypass the shields. Increases your damage. Fires 2 phaser salvos. I think we're well past that at this point. Nano probe is effective against species 8472, so it's kind of specific. Temporarily gain 1 energy. Interesting. I'm going to go with Marla. Let's do that.
What are your orders, Captain?
That's terrifying. My orders are to... Oh, you've got 2 warp cores? And 2 shields. Wow. Orders to attack that shield?
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Okay. Let's go.
Ability ready,
We're
Captain.
looking for
Enemy
that.
shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay.
Ability ready,
Right,
Captain.
use Tom. Gonna use
Ability ready,
B'Elanna, then we're gonna wait a second.
Ability ready,
Do it.
Captain.
There we go. Perfect. So I was waiting till Tom's was finished so that we could reset Tom again.
Ability ready, Captain.
I would like you to go for the... Well... Let's go
Moving
just
to
go for the
attack
weapons
front,
on this
Captain.
side
Ability
for
ready,
now.
Captain.
That's fine.
Ability ready, Captain.
This seems pretty good.
Ability
Like,
ready,
what we're
Captain.
doing right now seems like it makes a lot of sense, and it's working. Okay.
Ability ready, Captain.
Right. And...
Ability ready, Captain.
we got it. Victory! Resistance is not futile. We defeated a Borg cube. Borg cube successfully disabled, Captain. That was way too easy. Something's off. Did we interrupt their coffee break or what? Let's see if they're willing to talk now. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. With damaged weaponry, quit the threats and release my crew. They just scanned our ship, Captain. We shall return your crew in exchange for your navigational deflector. Interesting. The cube's communication array is damaged. Our deflector would allow them to re-establish their link with the collective. No way, without a deflector we might as well just surrender to the Borg. We'd be dead in the water. Captain, the hostages, we mustn't provoke them. What if we offer to consider their terms provided we get proof of life first? Borg cube, before we commit to the trade, I demand proof of my crew's condition. Are they alive? Are they uninjured? Agreed. You shall send 2 representatives. I'm going to demand to send 3 crewmen for efficiency. 3 representatives, non-Borg, are less efficient. They require more units to accomplish objectives a lesser number of Borg could achieve. We shall allow 3 representatives. Away mission. Ocampo would be good here. Well, let me just select my... Oh, she's already on the Borg thing. Okay. Well, 7 of 9 can definitely do this. Medical is horrible for us because our only medical person is... Well, I guess I have to send Tom. I was going to say our only medical person's away, but that's not true. I do have Tom. Right, now I just need someone who can talk to people. What about Neil... what about Chakotay? I guess you're the next best at talking to people, Chakotay? Let's go. We're on the cube now. Something happened here. There are dead drones everywhere. Should we evaluate them? Yes. Yes, we should, with our medical officer. The Borg have no wounds and are still intact. If a fight didn't kill them, then what did? Before the team could examine more, 5 neonatal drones appear, seemingly the cube's sole remaining inhabitants. Confusion ripples through the team. Children? Who are these children? Why are they the only Borg left alive? What happened here? Well, that's something for 7 to do. Instruct drones to comply and report. A teenage drone, identifying himself as first, steps forward as the leader. Second, a quiet, shy-looking teenage boy, curiously observes the away team from afar. When the away team's ex-Borg addresses them, First's aggressive stance softens slightly. He claims the cube passed through a radioactive nebula, though his demeanor suggests it's merely an excuse. Impatient, he insists on immediately taking the team to the hostages. Captain, the children led us to the hostages. They're physically fine, but they seem to be mentally distressed. Ah, so we could psychologically trick them to calm down, or we can do one of these. Well, let's figure it out. Ideally, I don't want to do it. Well, I was going to say ideally I don't want to do a Chakotay or Tom, but actually I don't have any option. Let's do this one. We get more morale this way. Yeah, convince them that I'll find a way to save them. The team's steady tone and confident promises give the hostages hope that they will make it out unassimilated. Before any more can be said, First pulls the team away and leads them towards the command center. The command center is a mess. These children seem to have no idea what to do. We could offer to help with repairs and secretly assess the terminals for information. Well, we could do this. Then that leaves us pretty much clear to do anything on the final one. Yeah, let's do this. Critical success! The Borg allowed the team to assist them with the repairs. During the work, they secretly assessed the terminal and found an encrypted log showing the collective ignored the cube's distress call. First is getting impatient and wants us to leave and hand over the deflector. If we can take one of the Borg corpses with us, maybe we can find out what really happened here. Okay, let's appeal to the Borg's pursuit of perfection and knowledge. First acknowledges this and allows the team to take a Borg corpse to prevent any further imperfections. However, he warns that if he doesn't get the deflector soon, he will assimilate the hostages. Hey, max level for 7 of 9. USS Voyager, your personnel departed with the deceased Borg unit for study as permitted. My patience is thinning. Transfer the deflector immediately when your analysis is complete, or we assimilate the hostages. Don't waste our time. Our team is being held by teenagers. Wonderful. Doctor, begin analyzing that Borg cadaver right away. What took it down could be our advantage, and hurry, teenagers are notoriously unpredictable. Certainly. The doctor backup, because I guess our doctor is not available. It's kind of interesting that they have that there. Okay. Well, he's unavailable for 24 more cycles. Oh, when he was unavailable for an away mission, that was because, well, that might be because, I thought it was the mobile emitter, but it could be because of latent image, of course. Yeah. Okay. Let's start analyzing the Borg corpse. Okay. What do I want to do here? I don't know what I want to do here. Probably just, like, go over here. And then come back. Battery compartment's fixed. Cool. New trade offer? Nope. Right. I want to do this first. Okay. Also, I want to have another person. Oh, return. That's fine. Wait, actually, if I pause this, I should be able to do what I want to do here. Yeah, there we go. So now we're using the one that isn't from the engineering office. Right, child's play. Captain, I finished my evaluation. The Borg died from a disease specifically manufactured to target Borg anatomy. So someone is targeting the Borg. But how did it get aboard the cube? Is it possible to recreate this pathogen, Doctor? In theory, yes, but I failed to see the necessity. There are only children left on this cube. Children or not, Doctor, they remain a threat to our away team. We could utilize this pathogen to end the confrontation. No, what a preposterous idea. Let's not do it? Yeah, and return to the Borg cube. The Doctor is right, we're talking about children, we can find other ways to get through to them. Right, and let's return to the cube. Okay, let's go. Waste disassembler is done. So now we're getting more... Actually, that one's working on tritanium right now, as is that one. Wait, was it always working on tritanium? Oh, never mind, I'm misreading it. Yeah, it says selected next to the one that's selected. Yep. You would think they would have this idiot-proofed, but as an idiot, I'm proving that they do not. Right. I could probably switch it to duranium for now. I don't really need the deuterium, but having the ability to put them both on deuterium is very nice. Right. Captain, reached our destination. Orders? Let's go. USS Voyager, you procrastinated long enough. The navigational deflector and the examination data are now required. Comply, or the hostages will be assimilated. We're actually negotiating with teenagers. This is just fantastic. Captain, perhaps we could persuade these children to reconsider, rather than resort to violence. There's always a diplomatic solution. I can share my experience that life outside the collective is not only viable, but preferable. We could show them Voyager is a better collective, one built on compassion, not brute force. Alternatively, we could present them with the truth from the encrypted log. The collective abandoned them and deemed them irrelevant. USS Voyager, comply, hand over the deflector without delay. Fine, first, from captain to captain. Okay. I would like to do the 7 of 9 story one. Yeah, let's do that. Your threats are inefficient. I once believed individuality was a weakness, but I have learned it can be a strength. One, you still have the chance to understand. You made a life outside of the collective, and were accepted. I was once part of the collective like you. My thoughts and choices were not my own, and it was difficult to find myself again. Voyager showed me that freedom is possible, and you will not be alone. I will be here to help you discover who you truly are. Enough, you're delaying. You were never planning on giving us the deflector, you just wanted to trick us into abandoning the collective. Their tractor beam has locked onto our navigational deflector. They are attempting a forced removal. Breaches on 2 decks. We need to find a way to break free before they tear the ship apart. Well, I will activate the Preloar shield technology and deflect the tractor beam. Activate the Preloar shield. It should deflect their tractor beam. We have successfully freed ourselves from their grip, Captain. You cannot stop us. The deflector will be ours one way or another. Negative first. I will not allow that. Captain Janeway, have deactivated the shields. Transport your crew back, quickly. You defy me. You validate the collective's judgment of us as inefficient. I will prove that not all of us are a waste. Reckoning. First lunges towards the hostages, assimilation imminent, but second intercepts. The brutal fight sends first crashing into a crucial console. The impact is fatal, and in its wake, an ominous alert blares. The cube's self-destruction sequence initiated. Voyager, the ship is about to explode. Well, beam everyone out. Get a lock on everyone and transport them now. Away team and children safely on board, Captain. Helm, quick. Get us out of the blast radius. Narrow escape. As the Borg cube erupts in a cataclysmic explosion, Voyager races clear. The starship evades the blast, its hull shaking, the away team and the rescued children safely on board. Ooh, that was an interesting zoom. Janeway to Doctor. Take care of our young guests. Remove the Borg implants. I shall see what I can do. Okay, 5 until the Borg implants are removed. Let's go grab some food. Okay. I'll just go for the safe option. Nice. Cool. I guess we are using a lot more food now that I have the 3 hydroponics bays. Not the 3 hydroponics bays, the 2 neuro... I just read what was on the screen. The 2 biolabs that are upgraded. They're probably using a lot more than they used to, right? Probably, yeah. Okay. That's fine, though. We have a lot of food generation, so... Worst comes to the worst, we just turn them off. Where are we going now? Could head in here. I mean, I've already got no batteries, so... Might as well just head in here and grab these. Oh, another 30 joined us. Lovely. Okay. There's our hull reinforcement done. Let's maybe upgrade the phaser control room. And then we can start actually upgrading the phaser control rooms at some point. Yeah, once we get the tritanium, which we'll get... oh, here. Yeah, let's do this. Lovely. Almost nothing. Phaser control room? It says stacks. Increase phaser... Oh, that must mean stacks with each different phaser control room that gets upgraded. Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll do that. Right. Also, these guys don't actually seem to be counting against our morale at all. Because we don't have that much morale. Interesting. Oh, also they are counting against our food, I think. Okay. Let's head here. Captain Janeway, I've successfully removed most of the children's implants. It was naturally flawless. Now someone needs to retrieve these energetic tiny terrors. This is a medical facility, not a playground. Excellent, thank you, Doctor. Captain, I wish to introduce E-Chip, formerly Unit Designation 2nd. His assimilation profile contained his original name. Okay, E-Chip. Spoilers for Picard coming up, as in the series Picard. So, E-Chip had a really interesting arc, as far as I remember, or at least it was an engaging arc with E-Chip and him basically being someone that Seven is mentoring back into humanity, right? She effectively acts as his mentor as Janeway acted as her mentor, right? Or Janeway, Doctor, and all of the rest acted as her mentor. But anyway, so that was quite interesting. So in Picard, they were bringing Seven back, which sounded like you could potentially bring Icheb and all of that group back and all of that sort of stuff. Only for him to be, well, as I said, spoilers as well, but only for the first, I think it might even be the first episode, him to be killed off immediately, which was just such a disappointing end to his arc, and it was kind of killed off for shock value. I've since found out that the actor has done things which they didn't, they obviously weren't going to bring the actor back to do anything, so it made sense that they wanted to just wipe the character and just be like, nope, that character's done, we're not using him again. But yeah, from somebody who, I went into Picard having just finished Voyager, so I finished Voyager, watched Picard and was like, oh, this is disappointing. It's like, character grows up 30 years and then it's just like, end of the story. But yeah, anyway, that's my little aside on E-Chip. E-Chip, welcome. If I recall correctly, you were responsible for deactivating the cube's shields. My crew and I owe you a considerable debt. I did what I felt logical at that moment. First suppressed us for too long, yet his death, it weighs on me. I regret the outcome. Well, let's offer solace. Icheb, you made a difficult choice under extreme duress. You saved lives. First was too deeply entrenched in the Collector's programming. He had no other choice. Regardless, we are truly glad to have you aboard. I hear you have a great interest in astrophysics. I've always desired to explore far beyond what the eye could perceive. Then you'll find purpose here. You'll be assisting Seven in astrometrics. I believe you have remarkable potential, Icheb. Welcome aboard. Oh, so is he now a hero for us? Wow, we have so many injured crew members, but that's okay. That's because they were all on that mission. Okay. Oh yeah, he is. Terrible stats, but there he is. Although he's got an anti-Borg weapon, so he's got terrible stats, but a reason to upgrade him. Because if you upgrade him, actually, I don't even know if upgrading upgrades the combat ability now that I think about it. But yeah, you might want to use him to just do that, especially if we're facing Borg. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, oh, that also means he's available to be put on something as well. Oh, I should also probably, I don't think I assigned you to anything, Marla? So I should find something for Marla to do. Could Marla do this? I was just thinking of things that had diplomacy as a thing. Yeah, you could. Although, oh, she could just be on a phaser control room, probably. Yeah, no, that would be more reasonable. Just put her on the phaser control room. And then Icheb, you can go sit on a science lab for now. Yeah, that'd be useful. Increase our research rate by an extra 11%. Nice. Okay. We kind of want to immediately ditch this system and go and find more that have Borg, Borg probes in them, so we earn spheres, so I can drop off some of these Borg, so I don't have to keep them permanently. But yeah, see what we can do. Yeah, so phaser control room's been upgraded. We could potentially upgrade it again if we wanted to at some point, but we might actually be better upgrading a different room, because that's so, like the second upgrade is not as valuable as the first, right? Yeah. Well, yeah, the first upgrade was 50. Wait. No, the first upgrade was 10. No, the second upgrade is more valuable. Never mind, I got that wrong. Because that's, as I was thinking it was 15 to 25, but actually this is more valuable. So yes, it's better for us to upgrade the singular one if we can. Although, it probably costs more resources. Where's our second phaser room? We do have more than one phaser control room. There it is. Okay. 41.3. 63.4. Yeah. It is more expensive, but actually, percentage-wise, it probably is just about the same. In terms of in terms of damage to the amount that you're spending. Anyway. Am I doing science? Yes. Okay. Doing science, and I don't have any of that, and that is currently generating via these, and they'll be ready in like 4 cycles. Okay. That got us level 3. Oh, I didn't even have the technology, I just realized. I was only researching it, didn't actually have it. Think about what we want here. Tractor beam level 3 actually we should get, because that's probably useful in things that aren't just that aren't just what it says there. It's probably useful in events as well. 30 more joined us? Oh no. Ah, too many comms requests. Yes, so that sphere is gone now. That's not good. Uprising? Captain, main view screen. An unauthorized incoming signal. It's overriding us. Captain Janeway, we meet again. Still meddling, encouraging this malfunction. That's not a malfunction. That's not a malfunction. It's freedom. Your sentimentality is predictable. You will cease this interference and return all corrupted units. And if I refuse, then your vessel and those you liberated will be corrected, collectively. No? Oh, hello. Transwarp conduit opening off our port bow. Borg cube emerging. Captain, brought this upon you. A Borg cube is too powerful. We will return to the Queen. Your assistance has already liberated countless drones. Our sacrifice is a small price to pay for their freedom and your escape. Choose, Janeway, quick. We're not patient today. I'm going to disagree with Rallick's sacrifice and don't send the awakened Borg away. I won't accept your tyranny. Are we about to just lose? Or are we about to fight? Direct hit. The cube's firing, Captain. Shield's critical. You cannot prevail against a cube, Captain. Last chance, Janeway. And you said you weren't patient. We've committed to this rebellion and we'll see it through. So be it. Another hit, Captain. Our shields won't last much longer. Rallick, alternatives? If my awakened could get aboard that cube, we could disrupt its systems and create an opening. Okay. Well, find a way through the shields and send a shuttle team. Disrupt the shield matrix. Let's go. Calculate if a precise energy pulse could disrupt their shield matrix. We found a brief opening in their shields. The shuttle with Rallick's people can get in. That's our cue. Helm, lead the cube on a chase. We need to buy Rallick enough time. Alright. Well, pilot. Ocampa. Wait a second. We have two people who meet the Borg criteria. We could go for E-Chip. We should send E-Chip anyway. So I'm going to send E-Chip. Although, interestingly, wait, is this the first shared one we've got? No, we have 2 Klingon, right? Yeah, we have 2 Klingon. As I was thinking, that actually means that you can send 2 on a... and do one of these special checks with 2. We shouldn't send E-Chip. We should send 7 of 9. I was thinking about it a little bit more. Sending E-Chip is very silly because he's just not going to like pass any checks. So, like, we might as well send him on a better mission later. Or like on a mission that we can pass with other people. Need to mask our shuttle's energy signature to get closer to the cube. Yeah, you see here, there was no way he was passing that check. That just wasn't happening. The X-Borg uses their inside knowledge to reconfigure the shuttle. The energy signature aligns with the cubes and the shuttle passes as a maintenance drone. Captain, the cube is deploying a dense network of sensor probes. We're about to enter the detection range. Well, let's chart a path using the probe's movement patterns. The pilot analyzes the sensor probe's movement patterns, identifying a narrow fluctuating corridor. He masterfully navigates the breach, reaching a safe point within visual range of the cube. We're getting closer to the cube. Wait, it's Rallick. He's hearing the Queen's voice. Need to sever the connection, Captain. Okay. We'll use Ocampa here. Calm Rallick down, remind him of his individuality. Although actually a neurosuppression would be much better, but let's do this. We use the unique checks because we brought the people. As Rallick begins to fall back into the hive mind, Kes uses her telepathic abilities to connect with them. She guides his thoughts back to individuality. Slowly, Rallick fights off the Queen's control. The mission continues. Captain, we're close. To board unnoticed, we'll need to deactivate the entry force. Okay. So we could reroute power from the force field generator, or hack the force field generator. I'd much rather get the science, so let's do this. Let's reroute the power. The away team manipulates the cube's internal power grid, diverting energy away from the force field generator. The force field dissipates, allowing the shuttle team to board the cube. They drop off Rallick and the awakened drones, who set off to sabotage vital systems. The away team hurries back to Voyager. There we go, successful mission. The XP doesn't matter because we're already max, so let's go. The shuttle's back, Captain. Battle stations. Let's make the Queen Regent, Battle stations. Let's make the Queen regret underestimating Voyager. Okay, are we ready? I think we're ready.
What are your orders, Captain?
Definitely the most difficult thing we've had to do. Do we go for their weapons or their shields? We go for their shields, 100%. Yeah, take out the shields
Moving
first.
to attack the front, Captain.
Oh, wait a second. There we go. Powered up that thing.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Let's just immediately power up, because we're doing it while we're far away. The moment they start shooting us, I use Tom. But actually, I like that we start so far away. We get so many uses of this already. Right.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
This is fine.
Ability ready, Captain.
Continue spamming the damage up.
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay. Do a little
Ability ready,
spinning.
Captain.
Okay.
Ability ready,
I'm
Captain.
gonna wait for Klingon Balana to
Ability
go
ready.
there, then we
ability
can do
ready,
it
Captain.
immediately again. Right, switch to shooting the
Moving to attack
weapons.
the front, Captain.
They're not even really fighting back.
Ability ready, Captain.
Wondering if it's due to the way that this is set up, because
Ability
these
ready,
weapons
Captain.
aren't actually pointing at our side, so I'm wondering whether that's meaning that we're not taking
Ability
that much
ready,
damage,
Captain.
because they're not actually
Ability
ever
ability ready,
hitting
Captain.
us. But anyway, we've defeated the Borg cube. Incoming transmission from the cube, Captain. We have control, Captain Janeway. The Queen was not physically present. It appears she commanded this vessel remotely. From Unimatrix 01, undoubtedly. One day this conflict will end. It has for now, Captain. That's more than what most can say after facing the Borg Queen. This victory wouldn't have been possible without Rallick and his people. Thank you. It was the least we could do. It was the least we could offer in return for the safe haven you've given us. Now I'm more awakened to have a chance to rise up against the collective. Ooh. Wait, warning, all X-Borg will leave Voyager. No, I don't want all to leave. I just want, like, all the new ones to leave. I guess I'm going to send 75 away. I need to send as many as possible away. Let's do it. Rallick, know that Voyager remains a sanctuary. If some of you choose to stay, we cannot accommodate everyone, but some could stay. Your offer of sanctuary is deeply appreciated. For the remainder of our people, the liberated cube will become our new home. It is a new beginning. Know this, Captain. If you need us, we will come. We've completed Uprising, which is the main mission of Sector 11. Nice. We have 2 comms requests here, which is crazy that we're just sitting here with those, but yeah, we've finished the Sector main mission already. Yeah. So I think that was the Unimatrix 0 mission. Obviously, it didn't mention Unimatrix 0 at all. I did, during the course of the episode, look up Rallick, and as far as I could tell, he doesn't come up in the show, although maybe somebody can get me a better source, but like all the references I saw to Rallick were of this game. So what I think they did is they rewrote the Unimatrix 0 thing to be a little bit more gameplay mechanics friendly. But I could be wrong. Somebody could point me to the right episode, I would appreciate it, but I think that's what they did on this one. Which makes a lot of sense, because the other one was not necessarily in keeping with how the game works, right? Like, it was a little bit. I'm trying to think of the right way of describing it, but yeah, it wouldn't have worked cleanly the way that this one did, right? So yeah, cool. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.